Good morning and welcome to the E-class of St.Xaviers High School, Adipur. Today, we are going to study science of standard 8, chapter number 13, that is sound, part 1. So children, let us study what is sound. Sound plays an important role in our lives, okay? So what it helps us to communicate with one another. So our first topic, that is sound is produced by a vibrating body. So the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called vibration. So what is vibration? To and fro, back and forth. Okay, जो motion होगा, जो आगे पीछे motion होगा, that is an in which the object gets any movement, that is back and front, okay, or right hand side and left hand side, in any way, fro or back, to and fro, or back and forth. So this is the way of motion of any object, and it does what? Vibration. When a tightly stretched band is plugged, it vibrates and produces sound, and when it stops vibrating, it does not produce any sound. Our next topic, that is sound produced by humans. In humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or the larynx. Okay, here you can see there is the larynx in the neck portion. Okay, a hard bump that seems to move. See, in this way it is there. Okay, a bump like structure which can be seen. Usually it is more observed in boys. Okay, and that seems to move when you swallow. Whenever we swallow anything, so here the movement comes, and that there is the larynx. Okay, this part of the body is known as the voice box, and it is the upper end of the windpipe. जो larynx है उसके upper end पे this voice box is present. Two vocal cords are there, okay, and are stretched across the voice or the larynx. From the two sides it is there, and in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them for the passage of air. So from the two sides the vocal cord is stretched it, and in the middle there is a passage which is left for the passage of air. And when the lungs force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrate and produces sounds. Muscles stretched to the vocal cords can make the cords tight or loose. When the vocal cords are tight and thin, the type or quality of voice is different from that when they are loose and thick. So जो उसके arrangement पे it will be depending that how the voice of a person comes out. Okay, किसी का आवाज़ बहुत पतला होता है, किसी का आवाज़ बहुत ज़्यादा भारी होता है. Okay, that is due to the vocal cords thin and thick and thin, as well as loose and tight formation of a vocal cords, so that air can pass from that slit, and when we talk, that sound box creates a sound. Now the vocal cords in men are about 20 mm long. In women, these are about 15 mm long. So children, this due to that the small cord is coming outside in that voice. Okay, that is only seen because of that 5 mm. Okay, this is the reason why the voices of men, women and children are different. Here you can see that the larynx is there. Okay, here the voice box is present at both the sides. At both the sides, this first side and this is the second side of the vocal cord, and in the middle of this, okay, so the slit, and from here the air passes through. Here you can see, from here the air passes through it, and these are the two vocal cords. Our next topic, that is sound needs a medium for propagation. Okay, so sound can come from any form, from a solid material. Here I am banging this. Okay, so from the solid material also the sound can come, from the liquid also the sound can come, and from the gas also the sound can come. So all the medium it can produce the sound. Indeed, if you have been able to suck all the air in the tumbler, you will not listen any sound. Actually, sound needs a medium to travel. When air has been removed completely from a vessel, it is said that there is a vacuum in the vessel. The sound cannot travel through a vacuum. Now, if we have taken one बाउल, फिर हम उसमें चलाएंगे तो क्या होगा? That the sound will pass from it. But if we will remove the whole air, vacuum कर देंगे पूरा उसका, that portion should, if it is vacuum, there is no air, okay, then what will happen? Then there will be no production of the sound. Sound can travel through the wood or metal. In fact, sound can travel through any solid. Vibrating objects produce sound, and it is carried in all the direction in a medium. A medium could be a gas, a medium could be a liquid, a medium could be a solid. Our next topic, that is we hear sound through our ears. So children, we need ears. Without ears we can't hear anything. Okay, the shape of the outer part of the ear is like a funnel. Okay, funnel जैसा होगा. From top, here the lower portion is a narrow, and above the a cup like structure is there. Okay, so let us see that this cup like structure, how the ear is formed. When sound enters, it travels down a canal, at the end of which there is a thin stretched membrane. It is called the eardrum. Let us see the image. See, here you can see that this is the upper portion of the funnel. Okay, and here is a narrow part of the funnel. So from this ear, outer ear, okay, the sound is catched and passed through this channel, and where it will reach? Here, eardrum. Eardrum तक पहुँचेगा क्या? आवाज़. Okay, this voice will be reaching to the eardrum. Now, it performs an important function. Who? The eardrum, which is present in our that funnel-like structure. वहाँ बहुत ही important function carried out होगा. The eardrum is like a stretched rubber sheet. Okay, here you can see it is like a stretched rubber sheet. Okay, sound vibration make the eardrum vibrate. The eardrum sends the vibration to the inner ear. So children, the inner ear, from eardrum the sound is transferred to this part. Okay, this is whole part is known as inner ear. The eardrum sends the vibration to the, from there the signal goes to the brain, and that is how we hear. फिर जाके हमारे signals कहाँ पहुँचेंगे? To our brain. That after that we will come to know that what we have heard. Now I am teaching you or listening to my topic. Okay, that is the human ear. In that what will happen? That a eardrum will come. Okay, I am saying something. Now what your ears will listen. Okay, this part will be taken, the sound will be taking the sound, then it will be transferring to this narrow like structure. अभी eardrum तक पहुँचेगा. Now eardrum will send this sound till here. This is the inner part of the ear, and then this inner ear will send it to the brain, and then we will come to know that what we have heard. किस टाइप का साउंड हमने सुना है, क्या बात हो रही है. Everything will be decided from our brain. So here the ear is also important, as well as the signal from the ear to the mind is also important. So this was all about the human ear, children. Now we will study more topics in our next video. Till then, study well, and thank you and have a nice day ahead.